Today is Wednesday, November the 24th. The big day is tomorrow, Thanksgiving here in the States. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my desk. This is Meri at the.meri.atelier, and welcome to my desk. We are going to make some clusters today. Let me get into my live stream. We are going to make clusters today, just fabric clusters. Fabric clusters. There is a link to Susan Hiles Art. She's the one who started me on making all these clusters. Yeah. I have out here, look. I don't know where the mate is. I don't know if there is a mate. This will never fit my hand. I'll never get my big old wrist in this little glove. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't think I'm going to cut it up. If I do anything with it, I'll probably put it in my journal and put something in the palm of that hand. Maybe some money. Or maybe a heart. Maybe a family photo. I'm not sure. But that happened to be sitting with all these little hankies. I got these from various sources. Some were sitting around here. Some were some that I got it when I was out thrifting. Look at this red one. I might do something with this because I could use it in my Christmas. And here's some Christmas fabric, nutcracker fabric that I got at Walmart. So I have a whole stack of hankies that I can use for crafting. Most of these are not ones that are valuable. Some of them I will not use because they're children's hankies, and children's hankies do have, on certain ones, do have some value as far as collector's items. So I will not be cutting these up. I don't have a lot of them, but I also have some white ones and different ones that I can use. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? So I'm just going to pick and choose. Of course, I'm not going to make clusters out of my whole stack here. This is nice. This is nice. I don't know if it'll make a nice cluster, though. We'll see. I need something that has a lot of decorative area on it and something that I don't mind cutting up. So we're just going to pick a few of these. Good morning, Arlene. Hi, Bonnie and Clive. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I also have some lace that I got mostly at the thrift store. Some lace. So we'll be using that. I miss my little stand here off to my side. I was working with Tanya and Lisa yesterday afternoon. I'll put my hankies up there. I thought I'd try stamping on this. This is ribbon. It's kind of like a fabric ribbon. Kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It's not grosgrain, and it's not twill. It's it almost feels like a cotton linen type thing that they've cut. So I thought I'd play with that. And then I have a bunch of lace that I probably got at Hobby Lobby when they had their 50% sale off. Might have gotten this at Walmart, but it's a piece of wide lace. I've had that for both of those for a long time. But I was working with Tanya and Lisa yesterday afternoon. They started what they're calling a desk book, I guess, where we're just collaging on one side of the paper scraps. And I was surprised when how I like when I collage. I like to think about what I do, I'm not one of those who can just slap stuff down and not think about where it goes. I'm just not. I have to think about placement, and I have to think about what the page is telling me, even if it's a scrap page. And what I like about this, I had an old newspaper that just looks like they were selling corsets here. And then I've got the word perfect style, winter, and then there's a little poem here about tears. And over here, there's out of that old newspaper, just a page, and it has personal reflections on one side and a corset advertisement. And then over here, it says sterling silver hat pin. Yeah. So, and then on this one, I had an old stamp off of one of my Penelope stamps. And that did not go so well. And you know, more of that old newspaper. And over here, there was a man sketching that newspaper and a stamp of a card. You're supposed to color these, but excuse me, I don't. So I had a lot of fun doing that. Now we put these in with glue stick, but I also have an old bottle of Yes paste that's just about spent. And I just haven't thrown it away yet. I got some new. And after I used up my glue stick, I used that Yes paste. And I really like what's happened in there. Tanya and Lisa will be working in there. I guess they're calling these desk books. Desk, D-E-S-K. And before we get started, I do have some Happy Mail to open. I've been getting Happy Mail. My brother goes to the post office and he comes home with 2 more packages. This I think I got, it says please don't bend. I think I got this at one of the auctions. I'm not sure which auction it was. I've been attending a couple auctions that are new to me. This comes from Sharon Orenick. O-R-E-N-I-C-K. And I think she was the vendor at one of these auctions. So let's see. I think this is something that I purchased at one of the online auctions. Let's open it up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Look, I've got some fibers I can use for my clusters this morning. Yeah, I know this came from an auction from Sharon Orenick. So I can use these this morning. I've got a little package of ephemera here. I like my ephemera. I've got some ideology. I don't know if they're pins or buttons, but they're cool. They've got little floral pieces on them. These were half price. Pay $6 for them at Hobby Lobby, and I paid $3 for them. That'll go back in the... Some more paper ephemera here. Little package of paper ephemera. And look at this. Look at this. This is a bag of items. Yeah, this is what I like. This is what I like. Let's look at it. Gotta open my Happy Mail. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. Arlene is here. Bonnie and Clyde. Rhonda. Good morning, Rhonda. Rhonda, I noticed that the Felting Fiber did a video. Rhonda introduced us to, I think her name is Sam. I just noticed that as I was setting up, I'll have to go out and watch her video. Some postcards. Looks like lake and mountain scene. Map of the Jersey Shore. A bingo card. A DeKalb salutes the American farmer. It looks like a notebook. Ooh, this is cool. Got a little piece of corn in the corner there. Some paper ephemera. Ralph's matchbook. Looks like a business card. Some tickets. University of Pennsylvania football ticket. The East Stand. EE, row 39. Section EE, row 39. Number 20. Seat number 20. Of course, the ticket's gone, but look, it's got a signature in there. How cool is that? Looks like a clothing tag. U.S. Airways. Oh, look, some airline ticket stubs. Cincinnati to Philadelphia. Philadelphia to Cincinnati. Very cool. I like ticket stubs. Was there a date on that? Yes. Looks like it was... What was the date? It's a boarding pass. July 1st. Looks like it might be 2000. It's 01. So it's probably 2001. Here's a pattern. Directions. Philadelphia map. Or, yeah, a map of Philadelphia. Here's some pattern tissue paper, pattern Vogue. Ooh. And oh, look, here's a, Butterick, 50-cent pattern, some more pattern directions here. And an embroidery book. Ooh, this is cool. I'm going to keep this out. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, it's got some iron-on letters there. That's D-E-F. That's from D to... Looks like ABC is out. They probably did this in different magazines. Oh, there's... Oh, wait. It's probably in here someplace. There's Liberty Bell. Yeah, there's all the alphabet. There's A-B... There's A... ABC to U. So they're iron-on and you can embroidery them. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to keep this out. We'll put it up here. So that was an auction haul. I like to support the different auctions. I mostly go to Keisha's Marketplace and Pearl's Finds. But every now and then I'll pop into another auction. So this is ephemera. I'll keep that out over there. Now this, I think, is a Happy Mail from somebody because I didn't order it. And it's from Amazon. I have no idea what this is, but we're going to see. Could it be from Sue's, but we'll see what. Because Sue has said, Mary, you got something coming before December, but she sent me some mini staples. And what is somebody else sent me mini staples? Who sent these to me? No label inside. Nothing on the front to tell me who sent these to me. So, Suze, did you send me these? Thank you to the person who sent me more mini staples. And we're doing crafty clusters today. Let me get my little bag out here. Thank you, Laura Vasquez, for the... Thank you to Laura Vasquez for the tiny attacher. So we'll put these in here, so I'll have them when I need them. Thank you to the person who sent those to me. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get to clusters. Let's welcome more people in. Arlene is here. Bonnie and Clyde. Cheryl. Good morning, Cheryl. All you early birds, good morning. Arlene is here. Lori Loves Montana says, Mary Gold. Hi, everyone. I'm getting ready for work, so blanket hellos. You get tomorrow off, don't you? Do you get Thanksgiving Day off, Miss Lori Montana? I hope so. I hope you get tomorrow off. I'm going to get Penelope back out here because we're going to do fabric clusters and I'll probably be doing some stitching. We will keep our tiny attacher out just in case. Just in case I need to staple. No. Just in case. All right. Kimberly's here. All you early birds. Hi, Carlana. Good morning, Carlana. Welcome, welcome. Oh, she says she's got bad Wi-Fi this morning. Oh, dear. It's Thanksgiving, so... And I think my Wi-Fi is my... When I open my tablet, it always sets my quality to 144. Auto recommended. Adjust to give you the best experience for your conditions at 144p. All right, there we go. 720. That's as high as it will go. Rhonda's here. Rhonda says, no, Cheryl, no worries. I was in a stream the other night and my letter O sticks. Well, I would say hello to everyone, but without the O, oh dear, that would be a dilemma if your letter O stuck. Let me have a sip of coffee. You can find the link to Susan Hiles Art in the description box below. She is the person who got me started on these clusters. Yes, it's all Susan's fault. So let's start by snipping a piece off this big lace piece. And we'll use it as a base. Now, Susan did her fabric clusters, I would say a week or so. She's done more videos since then. And I just put a link to her channel. So you'll have to scroll down. Look, that's kind of cool. I think I'll put that with my ephemera up here. I might use that. So let's just cut a snippet off of this. Look, it's folded here just so I can snip it right there. And we'll use this as a base. And Susan did a fabric base, a lace piece, like I think a ribbon piece. I don't have my ribbon out, but I have this that I just bought from that auction. That would be kind of cool. Let me put a white paper under here so that you can see better. I need to put a new desktop on my desk. And maybe I'll zoom in a little too, so because fabric clusters are a little small. Let's zoom in. There we go. Is Ann Lar in here? Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Ann. She says, good morning, Carlana. Ann says, hi, Cheryl, Arlene, and Kimberly. Good morning, ladies, which reminds me, once I get started, let's set my timer for 15 minutes. And I'll be out in 15 minutes to say hello to you if you have anything to say to me. Or I might, that doesn't mean that I won't look over and see something in chat and chat. It just means to remind me to come out every now and then and talk to you guys. So tomorrow is Thanksgiving. What are you doing? We'll be going for dinner at my nephew's house. And yesterday in my stream, I made this little book out of note cards. How fun was that? And it's an online tracker, and I've already started tracking online stuff. Let's see. These are tans and browns. Let me reach over here and get... I've got some buttons. I thought I had some ribbons out here. Here's some ribbon. Here's some ribbon. And I got a bucket of charms out. Let's see what I have in here. As far as, you know, buttons that I can use. I don't have a lot of, well, I do have charms, but I want to use up these buttons. And little shank buttons are fun to use on this, but they get, some of them get kind of bulky, so I've got to be careful here. Let's just grab a couple. Now, let me look. Let me look. Here's a bead. I don't know if I'll use that. Ah! Here's a wooden snowman. And a Christmas tree. A Christmas tree. And looks like an ornament. That's not a... These are more adornment. I might be able to poke a hole in them. I don't know. Here's another Christmas tree. I might break them if... Here's a dangly earring. That's enough for now. Oh, we'll kick those beads out. All right, that's enough for now. That'll probably do me for a while. I found my painter's tape. All right. So, I was starting with that lace piece. Let's put all these over here. Get it off my desk. Starting with the lace piece. I need a piece of fabric under it. And I think I'll start with something red for, like if I want to put it in my December daily. And this is, some of these I got at thrift stores. I don't mind using them for crafting. In fact, I think they said hankies for crafting. So I don't mind cutting into some of these because I'll use them. Otherwise, they'll just be stacked up in a pile because we don't blow our nose on hankies anymore. So let's use a piece down here. I might use the lace as the base. Let's use a piece where the rose shows here. So here we go. Close your eyes. I'm going to cut into this little hanky. Mary! But you know, I use it and I know what it is and I'll enjoy it. And that's okay. It's okay if you use it and if you enjoy it, it's okay. It's okay. All right. And we're going to put that on top of this, like this. But I do need something on the bottom too. Now Susan did all fabric. All fabric. You know, and your cluster does not have to be big and thick and bulky. Let's put, well, beside a bead or a charm, that's too big. I didn't pull out anything small. Well, I'm not sure I'm inspired. This is not a bead, that's a bling. Let's put that back. I'm not sure. Where's that ribbon? We'll put a piece of ribbon on there. Now I'm kind of imitating what Susan did. She put a fabric base, only I'm going to make my hanky. I'm going to use my piece of lace here as the base, and then my little hanky, and then my ribbon. And these beads are kind of bulky. You know, if I put them in a journal, I'm not sure I want to. Let's snip off the ribbon. So we could do the Christmas tree and make this a Christmas one. And I could just leave it. I'm going to take this pop dot off of it. I could leave it unpainted. I kind of like it unpainted. And I might try to poke a hole in it and see how it works. If I can get my... Oh, hold it. I've got everything else with it. Let's poke a hole in there and see how this works. A little hole. Right as close to the top here as I can get. I don't want that to fly up and hit my eye. Oh, it worked. All right. So that, and I had some gold thread right here. We have a piece of gold thread. That'll work for me. So let's get out a length of thread here. Snip her off. And a needle. A needle, one that'll go through that hole. I think this one will. I don't know how sharp it is, though. It's fairly sharp. Thread my needle here. Susan has her needles all nice and threaded. Now, I'm going to stitch this together first. Just take a couple stitches in here to hold everything. And I don't mind if it holds up here. I don't mind if the bottom part is loose. So let's just take a couple stitches. And turn it over and tie a knot. I think I'm going to let this hang. Actually, I think I'd like it. Let's do this from the back. Get in there. And my ribbon piece. Not from the front. I'm sorry, from the front. That's the way I wanted it. I'll get it. Hold the phone. My tape, my needle has a little goo on it, either glossy accent or duct tape or something. It's gooey at the point. There, I want this thread to hang here. I like dangly threads. That's what I'm getting at, is a dangly thread. And this will be one that I'll use in my December daily because it's got that red, and I'm going to put this Christmas tree. And I'm not going to bother painting these wood pieces. I'm going to leave them unpainted. I kind of like that look. All right, let's make a knot here. And let's put my tree charm on. Oh, it'd be nice to put a little bead on that tree. Let's see what I have, or even a button. Let's see what I have. Oh, you know, I have these big buckets full of stuff. There's my trimmer, Crayola, cupcake liners. Let's see, something to put on there. That one, keep that out. Ooh. That's a bracelet. want something up at the top. Here I go digging. That's kind of cool. I'll keep that out. White button. I'll have to change my thread. I don't think my thread will go through that button. Oh, look at that. That's a money clip, I think. Here's a red bead. I'm going to do that red bead. I don't think I have a smaller one. They're all about that size. A white one. I'm looking through my stuff. Here's a dangle bead that's got a, looks like a little ribbon on it. Might be like a breast cancer bead. I'm looking for flat stuff, or relatively flat. Here's a square button. Looks, yeah. Yeah, it's a square one. It's a little white bead with a, ooh, that's cute. We'll use that. That's enough, Mary. Let's see, but I don't think this big needle, oh, that's got a wire on it. That's got, and this is, oh, okay, that's an end cap. Let's see if I can't get this out. My old scissors. Oh, I got 1 minute and 20 seconds to finish this up. There. Well, I don't think my needle will go through that. It might. Ah, look, it went right through it. Yay! That's kind of bulky, but so be it. Let's go back down through again. Aww. Let's tighten this up a little. Oops. Oops, there's my beeper. Let me finish tying this off. Let me finish tying it off. So I'll have at least one cluster done in 15 minutes. Don't forget, today is Wednesday. Dee Dee Willingham. Well, I'm not sure she's going to stream. This is Thanksgiving week. I'm not sure what her plans are. But she usually streams on Monday and Wednesdays at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Alrighty then. And let's go just through the ribbon here, and let's tie it off with the tie that's underneath. Take my needle off. Thank you, Penelope. Let me tie this and we'll come out and chat. And this will be my first cluster. And it's fabric except for the charm and the bead. That's the object this morning, is to use fabrics. Well, and laces, that type of thing. Alrighty. And I'm going to leave my threads dangling because I like dangly threads. Looks like I sort of caught this at the edge here. Oh well, that'll work anyway. And let's bring my thread underneath of the tree. If I caught this at the edge here, so it's going to kind of gather on me. But I don't mind that. And let's cut, wrong scissors. Let's cut this off. There we go. Alrighty, a Crayola box out here. Need that. Okay, there's my first cluster for Christmas. I'll use this in my, even though that's kind of thick, I guess my Christmas journal will be thick. All right, let's push all this to the side. Let me come out and chat. Hi, Mitzi. Good morning. Are you streaming tomorrow? Arlene says, yes, I am. Because we won't be leaving till later in the day. So yes, I'm going to do a Thanksgiving stream tomorrow. I'd like to finish up my recipe, my Fussy Buttons recipe book. It's here somewhere. I'm going to have to dig for it. I'd like to get that finished so I can have it finished. It's really a Thanksgiving story. So I'd like to finish that up, and I'll probably spend most of the time on that tomorrow. I might make a couple of clusters or do some other art. But yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. Boo and Cam might be up early, Mitzi says. Somebody's streaming with her grandson. Oh, we're talking about Boo and Cam. We're talking about Dee Dee Willingham. Boo and Cam are Dee Dee's grandchildren. Arlene says, yay, great way to start Thanksgiving Day. Well, now, if you guys need to, you know, get ready for your Thanksgiving or something like that, that's okay. You know, I'm just streaming because I'm here, and I'm here. Aw. Mitzi says, I hope he is on. He's so talented. I think she's talking about Cameron, which is, isn't it Cameron? Dee Dee's grandson. They call him Cam. Boo is her granddaughter. Oh, Arlene said she's going, or Anne said she'll be streaming with her grandson. So we're talking about Dee Dee streaming today. She might have family on too. Dee Dee streams on Wednesdays, so yeah, Dee Dee will be on maybe today with her grandkids. That's what they're telling me. Cheryl's here. Gigi is here. Good morning, Gigi. Mitzi's here. They're saying good morning. Rhonda's here. Bonnie and Clive. Anlar. Kimberly. I'm just going up, seeing if I missed any chat. Cheryl said, I know it's early and some places late. Oh, because some places it's late right now. And some places it's early in the morning. Some places it's late at night, Cheryl's saying. Please give Mary a thumbs up, a like, and a share. Thank you, Cheryl. Aw, thank you. Arlene is here. Arlene dropped the link to Susan Hiles' December Daily Facebook group. Yeah, Susan has been doing that December Daily Anything Goes Facebook group for, several years now. And I will be doing the December Daily using things like this. And I think I'm going to write letters. I might do a couple online. I might do a couple videos, but you'll be seeing my December Daily grow. And what it will just be as much as I can get done. And I'm going to put a cover on it and call it done. Which way is up and which way is down? Cheryl says, I feel upside down, she's singing. I don't know. Up from down this morning. Mary, see Arlene's message above. And Carlana, Arlene says, I sent them. It's supposed to be a gift tag in there. Arlene says, no gift tag, grr. What did you send, Arlene? Oh, the little mini staples? Did you send those little mini staples to me, Arlene? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Arlene. I'll be using those. This morning I'm going to use needle and thread, but yeah, thank you so much, Arlene. Bonnie, Rhonda says, the numbers are up out here, but we just wear a mask. I want to know, well, you guys won't see it on my channel anyway, because I turn my ups and thumbs up and downs off. But do you see a thumbs down button at all? You won't see the count. But they were telling me in Keisha's group last night that YouTube has, and I knew they were going to do it, but I was in Keisha's chat and I could see her thumbs down count. Now, maybe they just haven't rolled it out yet, but I'm curious to know if you see a blank thumbs down. I turned my thumbs down off. Thank you, Kimberly. You see a blank thumbs down. Okay. Rhonda says, yes, Mary. Kimberly says, it was your staples that Arlene sent you. Thank you so much, Arlene. Yay. Aw, I'll certainly use those. Arlene, that's so sweet of you to do that. You see them both, Rhonda says. Yeah, well, I have turned off the count several months ago. I just got tired of seeing it. I don't get 10 zillion thumbs down, but I just get tired of seeing it. I think it's useless. However, I was watching Creator Insider, and of course, there's a lot of people say, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? And I'm going, you guys, it's because of the trolls. If I was convinced that I got thumbs down for legitimate reasons, I would listen to it. But there are haters out there. They do it just because they hate you. And sometimes people, they put the thumbs down and the thumbs up close together. So some people, when they hit the thumbs, think they're hitting the thumbs up, they actually hit the thumbs down. And, even if they moved them, one on this side and one on this side. But I'm just glad YouTube decided not to show. They're saying they're not showing the counts. But I could see Keisha's counts last night. But maybe my app hasn't been updated. Maybe they're still rolling things out. So I'm going to watch for that. Oh, here's some little white buttons. I could use those. Okay. What else is going on out here? Cheryl says, nice, Beth. Did Beth come in here? Is Beth in here? There's Beth. She says, I got to sleep at 3 a.m. So I got a quick snack. And I'm still here. Are you still awake, Beth? Beth, if you need to go catch some shut-eye, I won't hold it against you. Happy Thanksgiving, Beth. Have a great Thanksgiving. And all of you out there, have a great Thanksgiving. We'll talk more about Thanksgiving tomorrow. Beth Schuler said, I thought it was related to what you want to watch. Like, if you're not a crafty person, they will stop referring you to craft videos. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I don't know about that, Beth. I haven't been keeping up with YouTube stuff. I haven't been keeping up with a lot of stuff, to tell you the truth. So that might be. I don't know. Arlene says, I've only given a thumbs down one time, ever. If I don't enjoy a video, I just stop watching it. Yeah, and that's what you should do. Because most of the time, I can tell you as a content creator, like if I'm chatting with you guys and you give me an idea, that's different. Or if you say, Mary, you need to do this instead of that, that's different. Or, Mary, we're buffering, that's different. But if you're just somebody who comes in here and doesn't like that I'm doing clusters today, just move on. Move on, because your opinion really isn't going to change me in even after the video's processed and gone on. Your opinion, if you just don't like me, isn't going to change me. It's not going to change me if you're mad at me. I've had people get mad at me, sometimes friends and sometimes complete strangers. But let me tell you, if you're mad at me, you're not going to change me. And vice versa. If I'm mad at you, I'm not going to change you. So I think thumbs up and thumbs down are silly things. I wish they'd get rid of them altogether. So that's my opinion there. For YouTube to know what to refer videos to you. Usually, Beth, I think what they do is what they've done, let's put it that way. I don't know how they're changing it because, like I said, I haven't been keeping up. But usually if you watch a lot of crafting videos, or if you watch one channel, they'll feed you more of that channel, and they'll also feed you similar content. That's always worked that way. Like if I start watching dog videos, I'll get dog videos. If I watch a lot of shorts, I'll get a lot of shorts. I don't watch shorts or dog videos on this channel. Once in a while I might, if I'm interested in a dog video or a cat video or baby video. I watch all those on another channel because I don't want this channel. I want it to be mostly art and art channels and art friends. Jacqueline is Lovely's Crafting Lodge. She says, I'd say they're probably mad at themselves. Just comes outward. Yeah, I think so, Jacqueline. I agree. Folks do get mad at me. Yes, I've been blocked. And by more than one person. People just decide that they've had enough of Mary. So that's okay. That's the way it is. And all right. I think I've only blocked a couple people because it was just to the point to where if I didn't turn it off, I didn't block them because I was mad at them. I just blocked them because I was worked up and I just didn't need to be egged on. So I do get angry at people, but it doesn't last long because anger's not a good thing for you. That's a whole nother story I'm not going to get on. Just to say anger's not a good thing. And I do get angry, and I've gotten very angry before, and I have to deal with that. And I have. So let's move on. Cheryl says, if I don't like a video, I skip it. Yeah, generally me too. I might give it a chance. Like if I'm watching a movie, I might watch the first half hour, and if it just is not sitting well with me, I'll just move on. Your day, you only get so much time in your life, and you only get so much time in your day, and there's so much coming at you. I don't watch just to say, oh, I started this, I'm going to finish it. Oh. Hi, Riri. Good morning, Riri. Welcome, welcome, Riri. Cheryl says, Crafting Lodge and Riri. Good morning. Cheryl said, this is how junk journaling found me. Oh, cool. I started watching planner videos to get my life together, and a junk journal suggestion came up, and the rest is history, Jacqueline says. Arlene says, the one was because the streamer was cussing us in chat specifically and then said, this is my stream, blank, 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 blank. So I felt that that one really needed a thumbs down on my way out. This is my stream, and if you don't like it, lump it. And Arlene says, I'm not taking that. Yeah, I sometimes get off on my soapbox. I try to do less of that, but I am guilty of sometimes soapboxing. I try not to. I try to keep it positive, but you know what? I'm human like everyone else. I'm human like the people that I get mad at. So we're all human. We all have our faults and isn't this pretty? Oh, that's just a button. Oh, that could fit in a fabric piece. Some ribbon could be wrapped around that. That's pretty thick though. It's a gold chain. All right, let's go on to another cluster. We've had enough of this talk. Cheryl says, I know how to turn my phone off. I have that power. All right, let's do another 15 minutes. I'm getting used to this timer thing. Sometimes I forget to turn it on, but okay, it's on. I don't think I'll need my heat gun. Let's get it off my desk. So what am I going to use this time? Let's use some of that Nutcracker fabric. I got this in the 97-cent bin at Walmart. It looks like I'm making Christmas clusters. Let's do a little Nutcracker. Oh, isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? You guys like nutcrackers? I like nutcrackers. I think I'll save Fat Quarter for my collage journal. Let's do, oh, there's several different kinds of nutcrackers here. Let's open this up. I need an edge. All right, let's see what I have. Oh, oh, oh. We'll do, look, I can even do a head of one. Let's cut this little block out here. Oh, it's folded, it's tri-folded. Well, let's cut here. We might even use a couple of these little white poinsettias. Let's see. I got a yellow one there, so let's cut. I'm not cutting straight. I'm just cutting out a block of clusters here, of designs. There we go. We got this piece. They got to get the head there. All right. Oh, aren't they cute? Got the hat here. Let's cut the head off. One more snip. That way. And let's do this little guy. Alrighty. But I do think YouTube is making a wise choice by taking the counts off. I do think maybe that'll discourage some of them because I think some people get their jollies. And some people will give thumbs downs anyway because we'll still see them in on our dashboard. So be it. I don't look at that stuff anymore. I don't look at it. And I don't even really look at, well, I'm not even going to talk about that. That's another story. Let's do clusters. Ooh, we could put his head on a poinsettia. Have him peeking out above a flower here. Could we do that? Like that? Let's snip him off. Try to keep it positive, Mary. Look at this little guy. Aw, they're cute. Little nutcrackers. Let's snip that off there. We'll do some nutcrackers. And you know this, when you get this fabric at Walmart, when it's in a roll like this, they you know, you can get, well, you saw that piece, it was a fat quarter for 97 cents. That's not a bad price. And it depends on, let's see, I think I'm going to cut off that flower and put the flower on separately. Sometimes what they put in there is seasonal, and sometimes it's just what's left over. And sometimes it's like this Christmas fabric I saw in that bin, and Christmas is coming, so they do it according to the seasons. I'm going to leave the flower on that one. Let's cut this off. I might just put them in there. Of course, this fabric's been rolled up, so it's kind of... Alrighty. Alright, let's see what I have here. Let's start with this guy. And, gosh, can I put a charm on here? I don't know if that'll show up. Let's put a snip of ribbon. Or even, no, I don't think a hanky. I'm looking for, let's put a snip of this on it. Blue, that's okay. We'll try to get the silver part. Here's a snip of silver. Okie dokie. And we need a base. And I think I'll go to this lace again. This is a wide, looks like it's about 4 inches. Maybe, yeah, about 4 inches. So a base. And we could fold that in half and put a button. Do 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 do. Hi, Carol. Good morning, Carol. A bag in a bag here. That's if you spill them, they'll fall into the next bag. I'm going to dump them out. 100 buttons. I'm gonna dump them out into the larger bag because I can get at them better. Come on. Oops. Oh, they're all jammed up at the neck. There we go. And one for me. Let's seal this up. Oh, and I pulled a shank one. A round one. I don't want a round. I want to keep these as flat as possible. I put a round one on that tree. Let's get a flat one. And do I have any white thread? Yes, I do. And we'll need a needle. I think that needle is going to be too big to go through the button. Where's the button? Yeah, it goes through except at the eye. Now, needles. My other needles fall in. Penelope eats my needles. Penelope, why do you eat my needles? Let's see what I have in my drawer. And I'll back up my chair. Penelope eats my needles. Here we go. These might be, well, I might have one on here that'll fit. But the eyes are so small. Let's try that one. The big dull needle in here. Craft needles. Here's a needle. We'll pull that one out too. All right. Let's see what I have. What's holding that? All right. I don't pre-thread my needles. You guys get to watch me struggle. You get to watch me. Once I find my scissors here. I buried them. All right. Penelope, don't eat my needle. Let's try this one. It's got a larger eye. I'm going to double my thread just for the strength. And I'm going to tack it. I'm going to tack it right in here because my fabric was on a roll. Put a little piece of stitch right across his white hair. Right there. And right there. All right. Now let's put the ribbon. I think I'll put the ribbon over here too. So I have to go to town today. I need some things for... I need to get to the bank again. It's time to pay the bills again. It comes every month. And I had a list of things I needed to get. And do you think I can remember? I should be writing that stuff. Then what did I do? I caught that. I caught it. Oh, phooey. Come on. Get out of there. There. Whew. That should be a red button, but we're going to leave it white. Well, let's push it. Let's just push it over here a little bit more. We'll just stitch her right in here. We'll let that thread travel. It's white. So I'm having trouble with my loops. Oh, my button. Oh, I'm going to finish what I'm doing. My timer went off. Gosh, it takes me 15 minutes to get set up here. Seems like it's taken me more time to set things up than to actually make them. All right, well, so be it. This one's kind of off center, but that's okay. I don't mind an off center button. I think I did that one wrong. Come on. Find the, there it is. All right, I don't feel done here. I don't feel done. Let's bring my needle up there. Let's see. No. How about, see my fabric. I needed my little craft iron out. I'm going to finish this cluster before I come out. Even though the beeper went off on me. And let's knot it here on the back. And I'm going to let that thread hang too. I don't mind hanging threads. Give Penelope my needle. All right, but see let's just take a little bit of water here. Squirt that. And press that down. Did I get enough on there? There. There. We're just going to leave it like that, I guess. Kind of an awkward cluster, but if you put it on a piece, you know, if I put it on a page, I'd probably put it up in the left-hand corner and maybe have writing in there. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. It's kind of a lopsided one. All right, let's come out and chat. Maybe snooze. Always equals snooze. Excuse my yawn, Cheryl says. My 4:30 a.m. is catching up with me, Cheryl says. Cheryl, if you need to go catch some more shut-eye, I won't hold that against you. It's early in the morning. I just thank you guys for coming in. I have my early birds and my late birds. Arlene says, when I was a little kid, Mom took us to see the Nutcracker on ice. It was awesome. It was professional ice skating doing the play. Oh, wow. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen the Nutcracker live. I've seen it, you know, on TV, but I've never really seen it live. Riri says, hi, Anne, Ruth, and Cheryl. Good morning, Ruth. Did I say good morning to you? Carol Whispering Cauldron is here. Arlene says, I snipped the shank off and filed the back to turn those lovely buttons into flatbacks. Yeah, I should do that. I sometimes snip off the shank, but I very seldom file it off. You have more patience than I do. Anne Lar is here. Anne, are you going to open your room on, well, I think you said, let's see, today is Wednesday, tomorrow. I think Anne said she'd open it if there were people who wanted to come in. So if Anne opens her room, I might pop in and say hello. I don't know if I'll stay a long time because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So, you know, hey. Let's see. JL is here. Hi, JL. Good morning, JL. She says, hi, all. Good morning, JL. Janice. JL, Janice. Carol says, good morning, Nancy. Arlene dropped a link to Mrs. Gigi's channel. I got to get out and watch more of Gigi's videos. I see them out there, but man, I'm telling you, I haven't been watching a lot of videos lately. Mrs. Gigi says, nutcrackers are new to me. I think they're cute, but what is the history behind them? Well, the Nutcracker story, it's a story, I don't know who the girl is. It's a little girl and she falls asleep, I think, and has a dream. And the wooden soldier comes to life. He's the Nutcracker. And he comes to life and he fights is it a Mouse King? He has to fight and defend his princess, the little girl. He defends her, and then I think it was an opera. He defends her, and they dance, and she eventually wakes up, and it's it was an opera. I think that's the history. Mary, you should do a whole one of the Nutcrackers, just an idea. A whole one of the Nutcrackers. I'm not sure what you're talking. Are you talking about a build one? I was thinking of building a little Nutcracker to put out in front of my diorama. for Christmas. I'll probably just get I want to do the window scene in that tea box window that I did. I want to do a Christmas window scene in there. I better get at it. Christmas is coming. And I was thinking about making some little blocks, a little doll, a nutcracker, put some cotton snow in there, maybe a little tree. And I got some twinkle lights that I didn't know I had. Might be fun to put in there just for the window scene. I probably won't have it attached to the box yet. The box is I'm still working on the tin roof, the tin ceiling. Riri and Jacqueline are in here. This is back to where Riri came in. Beth Schuler says, so, if you don't want to watch dogs anymore, just push thumbs down and they will stop sending you dog videos. Oh, really? Is that how it works? So if you don't want to see anymore, you put a thumbs down? I don't like that. I don't like that. Because what you're doing is you're thumbing down somebody's creation. I don't like that at all. Like if somebody came to my channel and didn't want to see clusters, they should just move on. Go find something you like. Don't give me a thumbs down. Brother, that's a poor idea. I'm back on my soapbox. Let's move on. Let's go down to the bottom here. Arlene says, I adore most nutcrackers, but from time to time, there's a creepy one. You know what I like is like when you go to Hobby Lobby and they're set up their Christmas display and they have a whole shelf of nutcrackers. I mean, the whole, it's like a Christmas, a grocery store, how they stack up canned goods. Well, they've stacked up all their nutcrackers. I've even taken a picture of it. I love seeing them all together. You know, like nutcracker, 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 a nutcracker tree. Anne says, did you get my mail? Who are you talking to? Anne, in my opinion, it was not a good buy. And I think she's talking to Rhonda. Rhonda says, I have some snowman nutcrackers. I like them. That's cool. Now I have, let's see, I think I have it out here somewhere. Maybe I have these that I've made a couple years ago. My nutcracker that the mouth opens and it talks to you. Blah, 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 blah. Merry Christmas! Happy New Year! Happy Thanksgiving! And I had a pair of scissors, but they kept falling out. And here too. I think this was my first one that I did. And where's I guess the little thing tore off. Where did it go to? Oh, it's here. This is the first one. This is the first one. I think I had it. I have it taped down there. Oh, I taped it down. It tore off. I need to fix it here. Let's see if I can grab a hold of it. This was my prototype one. If I can get a hold of it here. And see, he talks. Blah, 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 blah. Merry Christmas. Hey, this was a scrappy one, but that was my first one. And then I have one on red. And then I started folding these in half. Folding the paper in half and just doing a smaller nutcracker. But now that I know that I can do that binding like Tanya does, it would be fun to do a whole bunch of nutcrackers. I need to do them this size, but we'll see. That's for another story. All right. Something wasn't a good buy, Rhonda says. My son-in-law bought a life-size nutcracker, Rhonda says. It's larger than I am. scared the crap out of me when I turned around and it was staring at me in the face. Rhonda says, and in my opinion, it was not a good buy. Oh, that's funny. And who are you talking about? Are you talking to me about Mary? Did you get Anne's mail? I got the staples from no, I don't think I've gotten it yet, Anne. I got staples from mini staples from Arlene, and I got an auction haul for myself. No, I don't think I've got it yet. I'll show you when I get it. I don't think I got it yet, Anne. Okay. You know how the mail is. Did this set me back at 144? My tablet looks blurry. No, it's still at 170. Must be my eyes. Okay, let's work on something else. I like Christmas, but let's do something else. Let me set my timer again. I can only go until 7:30 this morning. Let's set it for 15 minutes. Let's go back to, let's go back to the hankies. I had started cutting this one. I don't know if I want to cut that rose. I won't cut into all of these. I just pulled a couple of them. This one is awfully pretty. It's between these two. Ooh, this one's pretty too. This would make a nice doll. I've already got dolls. And here's the round rosies. I can't decide which one I want to use. Maybe this one. I won't cut into all of them. Well, I will eventually use them for something. Little nutcracker. Now, how do I want to cut it? That's the other story. Let's just cut the corner off. Yeah, let me put this away. My scissors. We're just gonna, I'll just use certain ones for crafting. I was lucky to find these at the craft store. Some of these I found at the thrift store. Let's cut a roll of these off. Where's that blue? That blue would look pretty on here. Let's do some blue. Let's do it double this time. Can't decide if I put it up here, it'll cover up my rose. So I might just put it, all right. Let's just make let's cut this one here. And cut another one here. and cut it here. Alrighty. And, whoops, there went that one bead. That's the thing. If I get these stuff out on my desk, they tend to fall. Now, what happened to my... This I'm going to put here, like that. I kind of like this. Maybe on this one. And let's kind of fold this so the shiny shows. Like that. And what happened to the 3 that I cut? Like that. Now that needs some blue. Like that. And then a piece of lace, I think. I had some blue lace. It was in my bag that I put behind my, it was in my scrap bag. Let me get it. See if I can find it. I was working with my scraps yesterday and I threw everything in this bag. Let's see if I can find that blue lace real fast. It was in one of these. Here. Here it is. Some blue trim. Put this back. What do I have here? I've got a bag of zippers and stuff. I'm not going to use the zippers, but let's see if I have. I've got some Velcro. I've got some bobbins. Oh, I got some sewing needles. I got some snaps. I'm going to have to see how those work. I'm not going to fool with them this morning. Now, I don't think in here are a little more clunkier than for... I got a whole bag of fasteners one day at the thrift store at Goodwill. Ginger snaps. All right, we'll put all this stuff back. This isn't where I'm going with that. We'll put that back in the barrel. I wanted some lace. Let's just snip off a piece here. And let's put it behind this. Like that. Sort of as a third tie. And this button will go on here. But this needs a base. Both of these need a base. Let's do another one of these. Let's just do one. A snip here. And it will go under here. Like that. And I'm going to leave these as a dangle, kind of. Yeah. Like that. Now I did not get out any fabric other than my hankies, and I need a stronger fabric. I'm going to go over into my craft room. Sorry about that. I want a stronger cotton fabric to put under this. Let me turn my cart. It'll just be a minute here. Brr, it'll be cold in here this winter. This little room is not heated. Brr, it's cold in here. Let's see, what do I want? What do I want? Let me look. I could use this tape measure fabric. Oh, I could use these buttons. Let me get this out. I got a couple yards of this button fabric. Alrighty. I'll have to come back in here this morning to put this all back. Because I only want snips. I use this fabric for crafting, so it's only snips. I don't sew my own clothes. I'm beyond that. Let's see. Let's use, I just want something for the background. Let's use this tape, some snips of this tape measure fabric because it's blue. Let me turn my craft card again so I can reach. So I can reach what I need when I need it. Then it'll give me some place to put that fabric. Okay. So I just need a snip here. And of course, right here, I guess. Maybe the... Yeah. I just need a couple. I'm going to cut it wide, cut it long, and I'll use 2. Let's cut it off at the 8 and 11. Get that out of my way. Cut off the Design Studio. That will be good on in my collage book. I'll put that up there. Okay. Let's just fold this in half. I got 3 minutes here. So we're going to put this on here like so, and this on here like so, and this button will go there. Bead, I think it's a bead, not a button. All right, so now I need to thread my needle, and I'm going to use white thread again. I like to double my thread. I'm going to get me a pretty long piece. And Penelope. Don't eat my needles. See where I'm going. There we go. All right, let's start with this one. And I'm going to put this over in the corner so my blue rose will show. Because what's the use of cutting up your little hanky if you just cover it up? So my little rose is right here. And let's Let's make a knot in it. Go in and out again here. All right, now I want to sew my cluster on, and I'm going to have to sew that through one of these. I don't think there's one. Is there one right at the top here? Right there. I can see it from the back. Oops. Drop the needle. In through, whoops, did that make that tighter? "15 minutes goes awful fast, let me tell you." Looks like I got a loop there. I'm just going to sew it down. It's on the back anyway. I must have knotted it or something. When you're doing this under the camera, it's a little bit harder because you can't get it up to your face to see what's going on. I'll find the hole in the back of this charm. There. All right, let's get it arranged. That comes down that way. These will come down. I might have to stitch these down better. Like that, and then this falls down there. Oh, I unthreaded my needle. Let's just hold that there. I could come out and chat. Come out and chat. Hi, Popo. Good morning, Popo. I'm making fabric clusters this morning, Popo. I made a Christmas tree one. And a kind of an odd-sized nutcracker one for my daily, December daily. It's going kind of slow because I don't get everything out and decide what I'm going to do. I get things out as I go, and so it slows me down. But I seem to get them done. Ruth is here. She says, "Good morning, Susan." Mitzi says, "I take it you're not off today, Popo." Popo says she's working today, Mitzi. Popo works for a paint manufacturer, I think. A paint place that makes paint. House paint, I think. Arlene says, "Susan, Mary's sewing. but no big needles in sight. No 5-inch, 3-inch needles. Well, Penelope's holding on to them. Carol says good morning to Kimberly and Susan. And Laura is saying good morning to Popo. Kimberly says, I love old safety pins. I'm using them on my clusters too. What a great idea. I don't think I have any safety pins out, but maybe I'll get some today. I've got to sit down and think about what I want. I wanted something else that I had to go to Walmart for. And I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's elastic thread for my card journal. I don't want to forget that. Arlene says, cool, Kimberly. I want to, but I already have several craft projects on my desk I have to finish. What did Kimberly say? Cheryl went to bed, I think. Kimberly says, take care, Cheryl. Cheryl says, I need to plug up my phone so I'll catch the rest on replay. Happy Thanksgiving to all if I don't catch you tomorrow. What did Kimberly say? Let's see. Arlene says, Anne, the timer was the best idea ever. Thank you for suggesting it. You guys are liking me setting the timer. I'm getting used to it. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing a JB5. What did Kimberly suggest to Arlene that she says, let me go back. Mary, did you get my mail? I answered that. I missed what Kimberly said to Arlene, and Arlene said, I have to clear off some of my projects. I don't know what it was. Let's go down to the bottom here. Arlene says, Susan, I'm waiting on a list for, wait, let me see. I can't read it. I'm waiting on a list for cast-off marine paint. The guys at Yamaha said that they would give me some to use on my metal garden creations. Oh, cool. Arlene says, Susan, Mary's sewing, but no 3-inch needles in sight. Okay, I'm going to go on because I do want to, what time is it? It's 6:10. Let's do another 15 minutes. That seems to be, let's give myself 20 minutes. I need a few more minutes, I think. All right, 20 minutes. I should get these sewn. I unplugged my needle. Where did my needle run off to? I unthreaded my needle. Did I put it? I don't think I put it back, did I? Now, here it is. If I don't put that needle away, it floats away. And let's snip this thread off even. And this does have a big eye. I should be able to see it. So this is Thanksgiving. I can't thread the point to the needle, Mary. You have to thread the eye of the needle. This is Thanksgiving week here in the States. I've been enjoying the holiday. I've been enjoying Netflix. You guys got me started on Netflix. I have to decide what I want to do here. I think I need to stitch this ribbon under this a little bit more. Let's just move my ribbon down and put just a little stitch through there. Oops. What is going on here? Don't unthread your needle again. There. I lost my ribbon. Yeah, I've been enjoying Netflix. What did I watch last night? I watched Glass Blowers. Blow Me Away. And they were making, I didn't watch the entire show because I needed to get some rest. I was getting tired. but they were making, they had to interpret like a your favorite Christmas dinner item out of glass. I thought that would be hard to interpret. One gal did a stack of, it looked like melted candy. And the guy didn't like it. The judge didn't like it. He got rid of her. Shame on him. I think that would be hard to interpret, a blown glass food item. And let's see, what else did they do? I can't remember. But blowing glass in a contest, I don't know. I'm just going to stitch this loop down. This will be the back anyway. Let me take another knot. Okay, I don't know if I have enough thread on my needle to... Look at this. Snip it here. Hold on to that for me, Penelope. Yeah, I kind of like it. It needs something else, but I don't want to ruin that rose. It needs a bow or something. I need more ribbon. We'll just leave it that way. And this one, I'm going to do the lace and the... I want to put it over on this side. I don't want to... I'm either going to have to cover it. Well, I could put it down. Let's do it right there. This will be a long cluster. Where's my needle again? And I don't think I'm going to have enough thread on this to do that long button. So I'm going to take it off and rethread my needle. So Popo's got to work today. I'm going shopping. I have to go to the bank. I took my brother to the eye doctor last week, so when I do that, he likes to go there and get out. He went and got his hair cut yesterday. He said, "Do you want anything? I'm going to the grocery store too." And I didn't want him, I want stuff, but I didn't want him to, well, where's the end of this? I have to run all around the grocery store to get my items, so I just said, "Get me some popcorn." "You got a bag in there?" "Yeah, but I know, but I eat it fast." I eat up my popcorn pretty fast because I figure popcorn's better for me than potato chips. I like the crunchy. Popcorn or potato chips. And I'm out of potato chips. I'll probably get me a bag of potato chips today. Whoops, one thread went in there. I want to go to the thrift store, see what they have. I skip all that stuff when I go with my brother because he doesn't enjoy all the shopping. Oh, come on, get in there. I'm going to have to snip that off. Sorry about that. This needle has a big eye. I don't know why I'm having trouble threading it. I can't see the... I'm going to get it up to my nose here. That didn't work. Hold the phone. I'm getting there. Well, I get one thread through, but not both of them. Why is that? They're right together. Let's try that again. There we go. And I don't mind dangly threads on something like this. Loose threads hanging down. In fact, I kind of like it. I kind of do it intentionally. So I got a thread hanging there. I'm going to make a knot here. Don't want to lose my thread. I think that's good. Now let's do my button or bead. Do I want it to go down? I wanted it to go up, but up is going to be too high, so we're going to make it go down, I guess. Or maybe I can figure this out here. This is meant to be a bead, not a button. Let me hold on to this. Of course, now my eye itches. Do you ever get that? You're trying to hold on to 3 things and your nose itches or your eye itches just to irritate you. I don't have a hand to scratch my eyebrow. Let's put that through there. I unthreaded that. I'm not having good luck with this. It's not, I'll find me. It's meant to be a dangle bead, not a button. I'm trying to use it like a button. Let's take that out. It's meant to dangle. But it goes from the top to the bottom. I like it, but let's give Penelope back the needle. Let's try something else. I'm not having good luck with that. That's bulky. I like this little white one. I like the little blue one too. Alrighty. If I cut that, I need to cut it in a lid or something so it doesn't fall. Let's cut it in here. Boy, these are knotted. Every so often there's a knot in there. They won't fall off if you don't want, if you want them to. They won't fall off if you want them to. If you don't want them to, they're falling off. I don't think this one, there it goes. That's knotted. That could almost be a charm in itself. That's not going to come off. That one's not going to come off, but those will. I didn't say this was going to be fast. I didn't say this was going to be fast. I'm taking apart a bracelet here. Boy, that's on there good. All right. Now, just don't move that. I don't think I'll get that off. Throw that away. All right, what do I want to use? I unthreaded my needle. This one. I'll put a little red orange snowman there. Let's see if I can do that. Now my needle, I unthreaded it, so we got to thread this needle back up again. Not having good luck. Where did they go to? Put them in there. Have patience. Have patience. I feel a little clumsy this morning. I got 4 minutes to finish this out. 20 minutes fooling with this. All right, we're going to put this button on. Bead. That's pretty big. I'm deciding whether I want to, well, let's do the other two. That one and the little blue one. Where did it go? Uh-oh. My needle's not going to go through it. Going to have to do, my needle's not going to go through my little blue ones. Too small. Let's try this blue one. And we're just gonna let it hang. We're gonna let it hang. No, I'm gonna stitch it down. What way do I want to stitch it? watch that timer go off on me. I think I just want to, maybe I'll put a couple more beads on there. One more. Uh-oh, that one's clogged up. That one's clogged up. Let's try this. Oops. Now just stay like that for a minute, will you? Where's my needle? Mary, what are you doing? You're making a mess. Well, so be it. I just want a cluster of beads there. Like that. And then I'm going to bring my needle back up through here and kind of make a little circle, I'm thinking. Yeah, I knew you'd be going off. Go away. Leave me alone. I'm stitching. Let me get under this. I just want them to kind of dangle hang somehow. I got that twisted in there now. All right, we'll leave it like that then. That's the way you want to go. We'll leave you like that. Is that, wait a minute, I got that on the outside. Let's put it back down through there. I kind of like that. This one isn't hanging like the others. Let's see if I can put another bigger one on there, a brown one. Right there. What are you doing, Mary? I'm trying to get these beads stitched on this cluster. I want it to go up further, right in there. Come on. Be good. Right there. Right in there. Come on. What did I do? Hold the phone. I forget which side I'm on, the front or the back. And when I stitch the wrong way, then it grabs my fabric and it's an oopsie. Let's go back down through this, up through here. And let me grab this thread here. That's part of my ribbon. I kind of like that. Can I do one more bead? A big one or a medium one? Let's try this blackish one. Find the hole. Well, for all the pain, I like it. If I can get it stitched right, let's go right back down through there. Now, for all the pain, I like it clustered on there. I'll have to straighten that ribbon out again. Let's go ahead and tie it off. Take a couple more stitches in it. Can't see this thread, white on white. I got the white background. One more, just to make sure. There we go. All right, we've had enough of that. Let's clip this off. Oops, I got a loop here. I had trouble with that. I'm just gonna tie it in a knot if I can. I'm not good with things. My fingers are too fat. Come on, Mary. I'm having a little bit of an issue with this one. But if you persist, sometimes the one that gives me the most trouble is the one that I like the best. Well, I got 2 knots in it. We're just going to let that hang down. Let's thread it through here. I had a loop. I didn't get my thread all the way pulled through. But I don't mind dangly threads on stuff like this. I lost it. I could almost thread that again and pull it through, but I knotted it, so I want it to go through this. I want it to go through the bead circle here. If I can pull it, there we go. Now, just pull it down. No. Well, I like it, but I don't. What is that loop? That loop is giving me an issue. And I don't think I can pull it through my fabric again because I knotted it. But let's try it. Where's my needle? Did I give it back to Penelope? I don't think so. Penelope likes to eat my needles. All right. I made a mess. See if I can get this threaded. Part of the problem is it's white thread and I'm having trouble seeing it even in a big eye of a needle. Now, let's just push that down through there. Hopefully that did it. Ha! In the end, I like it. There it is. Now, this mess, I had a little baggie out here. Where did it go off to? And a little baggie. Let's just, where's my other baggie of buttons? Here's the little one. Let's put these beads in here before I spill all of those. Little teeny seed beads. You have to have the tiniest needle ever for those seed beads. Hardly pick them up with my big old fat fingers. Okie dokie. Sorry for the delay. All right, but I do like it. I do like it. It just took me a bit of manipulating. All right, so we got that one. We've got this one. What did, oh, this one. the Nutcracker, that one. We've got this one. A little bit slower this morning. And this one. Okay, let's come out and chat. Hi, Suze. Good morning, Suze. Arlene says, hi, Nakan. Hi, Nakan. Hi, Susan. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my fabrics this morning. I'll keep persisting. These are off of a hanky. This is just a hanky I bought really for crafting. I got it at the thrift store. I've only cut into 2. I'll probably just use these 2. The others I'm going to put out of my sight. Look, I've got this white hanky. Glove. I think I'll put a photograph in there. And maybe a necklace around in here. I'll put that in my journal. I'm going to keep it out. I won't do it today. I've got this strip of fabric. I seem to be going to the reds today. The reds and the blues. But let's change. Let me keep chatting. Arlene dropped the link to Ann Burke's channel. Oh, let me go there, Ann. Or Arlene. Ann Burke, textile artist. Oh, the Soul Handmade. Let me subscribe to that. She's got 14K subscribers. All right, let me ring the bell. Oh, okay, I'll go back and look at that, Arlene, later. Thanks for dropping that link. That looks like an interesting channel. They're saying good morning to Nakan. Kimberly says she's learning how to sew these stitches. Oh, today, hi, Roy. Good morning, Roy. Roy says today is pie baking and finishing cookies. Sounds like Roy's going to spend the day in the kitchen. I'm going to spend the day shopping and at the bank and the post office. Cold coffee. Thank you, Susan. They're not quite as pretty as yours. I'm ready to do something with this fiber that I got at the auction. I got 9 yards of it. These are more my colors, the browns and the earth tones. Let's pull that off. Let's see, what else is going on out there? Nakan said good morning. Susan Hiles is here. What did Kimberly say? Susan, she has cost me a lot of cussing this year. Who has? Who's Kimberly? She has a video explaining it for next year. She will, Susan, but not for free on YouTube. She has another platform next year. I'm going to see who she's talking about. Yes, her hashtag 52 52 tags. Okay, you're talking about the 52 tag hashtag thing. I did not do the tag hashtag. I just have so much going, but I like these clusters. Do you happen to know if Susan is saying, Kimberly, do you happen to know if Anne will do something similar next year? Yes. Her hashtag 52 tag handmade. They're all on YouTube. We are on tag 48. She will, Susan, but not for free on YouTube. She has another platform next year. Well, I'm not going to pay for anything. Susan says, I watch your videos every once in a while. I should go back to the beginning of the series. All right. So Anne and Kimberly are having a conversation doing Anne Brooks tags this year. She taught me different stitches. I can't say I'm good at it, but I learned. Kimberly, I can't say I'm good at things. Just for a minute. They said good morning to Roy. Bootsy came in. He says it's hump day breakfast with Mary and the Ateliers. I'm learning to pronounce that word, Roy. Atelier. I can't think of a thing, Roy. Group and a group pre-Thanksgiving hug to all. Okie dokie, Roy. Roy's in the kitchen today. Arlene says, I miss doing all the sewing that I did before. I can do a simple straight seam, but that's it. I adore everything about fabric. Well, you know what, Arlene? If you can do a simple straight seam, you know what? That's okay. Do that. Do what you can do. Do what you can do and enjoy it. You know, you could find your straight seams. You could go directionally this way and that way, and make two this way and two that way, and do color combinations. And I'll bet you can think of a lot more things to do. It says Susan's Fabric Clusters video, and she dropped a link. Thank you for. And Kimberly, I haven't seen Imelda in a while. I sent her a message in Instagram, but no response. It was Azure. Somebody's talking to Azure. Azure, I hope you're back to normal soon, Arlene says. Where's Azure? Did I miss Azure? There she is. She says she's trying to feel better. Oh, good morning, Azure. She's sick of being sick. I don't blame you. Good morning, Azure, if you're out there listening. Good morning, good morning. Ruth Lamb is here. Susan says, I'm getting nervous about cooking my turkey. It's only my second turkey I've ever cooked. Well, Susan, just cook it for the time that needs to be cooked, and I'm sure you'll be fine. We quit stuffing the turkey. We make our dressing separately. We probably won't have turkey this year. We do better with beef and salmon and that type of stuff. I prefer a salmon on the holidays. A nice salmon steak would be good. But even if I have hamburger or a sandwich, I'm okay. It's not about the food. It's about the thanks. All right, let's go down to the bottom. Oh, there's Juanita. Good morning, Juanita. The men will do the birds, Juanita says. What are we talking about? I will probably do a sweet potato pie, and my husband does an apple pie, and the men will do the bird. I think she's saying her husband will cook the turkey. And we have a field peas and butter beans and cornbread on the menu, and he will do the mac and cheese baked in the dressing. Ooh, that sounds good, Juanita. That sounds good. The man will do the bird. What did Arlene say? Oh, Arlene says, and I'll make walnut pecan chocolate chip cookies. Oh, yum. Walnut pecan chocolate chip cookies and collards and venison stew. Boy, it sounds like you're having a feast there, Juanita. Man, all that food makes me hungry just reading it. What did Arlene say? Arlene says, hi, Vanessa. Good morning, Vanessa. Arlene says, Roy is going to be surprised when 25 fibs show up for supper. Aw, they're talking Thanksgiving. Suze is here. Hi, Suze. Nikan is here. Susan Hiles is here. Arlene is here dropping links to Ann Burke's channel. All right. Well, what I want to do something using this. Let's put these up here. I may not get a whole bunch of clusters made. I'll probably put these in my Christmas journal, my December daily. I'm going to write letters, but I guess I better write them on mixed media paper and I think I'll do it a separate page and write my letter and do it on mixed media paper because these are going to be fairly clunky. But that's okay with me. I like clunky journals. All right. So I want to use this. So how about going back to this red hanky? And how about this center? How about doing a little bit of this twisty. Oh, and you know what? This would make a pretty tassel. Let's just fold this maybe about like that. Like that. And let's grab a little of, what, of this? Of the darker, I'm looking at this right here. Let's see if I can't get it out. Not the eyelash, but this. It's folded under. There. Oh, the eyelash is in the way. Where does this go off to? Yeah, this is twisted on here, and I don't see the beginning. I think I'm at the end. I don't need a big, huge piece, but here's the other end of it. There we go. Oh, dear. So let's make a little tassel here. Twist this just like so. We want ends. Should I put another piece in there? Maybe some of that eyelash that's giving me a trouble here. And fold it like that. Fold it like that. Give it a twist. Take and tie this on. Maybe I better put it through this way. Let go of it. And tie it this way. Come on. Well, better do another knot. There. Now we'll let those fall like so. And I have some gold thread here. Let's pull a length of gold thread for the top for the twist. And what happened to the other end is right here. There. Alrighty. Now what I like about this type of yarn, like this twisty, if I can get it out here, this, is that I can untwist it. I grab both pieces and I just untwist it, pull it out, untwist it. Sometimes it untwists better than others. Some untwist faster than others. This is kind of a wool, so it's holding on to each other here. Hold on, it says. She's pulling us apart. She's pulling us apart. I think I got some gold twisty in here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now I can fluff this out. Fluff it out. Comb it out. Comb out the gold. But Mary, we twisted it all up for you and you're just undoing all our hard work. I know. But I want a nice fluffy tassel. Isn't that fluffy? Now I got another one here. Let's do the other one. Twist it. That one went faster. Fluff this out. And then comb it out. Sometimes I take a needle and kind of run through it. Fluffy it out. Fluffy out this other piece of gold. And it makes a really pretty little fluffy tassel. There we go. Now I got a thread here and a thread here. And I could stitch this on. This is a tassel. I guess I'll make a tassel cluster. I like it across the red. Maybe the rose. No, I like it across the red better. I'm going for the center of the hanky here. And let's grab a piece of lace again. This'll be a cluster, but it'll be more of a tassel cluster. That's the wrong scissors. This'll be a big piece. And I want the I want the red more than I want the gray flowers in here, because I think it shows up better. And I might just top my tassel like that. What would happen if I'd wrap my tassel in a piece of lace up here at the top? Ooh, that's pretty. I'll come back to that. Let's cut this. And I don't care if it's wrinkly. I mean, you could press all this out and blah, blah, blah. Wonder if I can rip this. Oh, I can. Look at that. Let's rip the other side. Oh, look, it ripped. Grab the wrong scissors. Like that. I didn't set my timer, did I? Well, I'll stop when I get this one done. Now, do I want it that long? Or do I want it shorter? And let's hold this string. I got a short string and a long string. So long string here. And I think I want to wrap this. Let's pull that long string down. I think I want to wrap this lace around here. Kind of make a topper. I should probably stitch it down. So let's get my needle and thread. Penelope, did I give you back my needle? I think I did. Is this it? I have trouble seeing. I have trouble seeing those needles this morning. Okay. Thread my needle and just go through that and pull it this way. Wrap it around, go through it. Oh, come on. Like that. Where's my, both browns need to be down. Go through this like that. Now, it's kind of bulky up at the top, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to wrap it. No, that's not going to work. Let's do that again here. Let's do it this way. Come through. All right, I think that's good. Now I want something right up here at the top. So what do I have? I've got a big fat button. That's not what I want. This is nice, but it's not gonna, it would hang more down in there. I kind of like that, but maybe on another tassel. That's a big fat bead. I got my wooden bulb here, my wooden bulb, and that's pretty. It's bulky again. Got one little red bead. My silver chain. I've got those beads. Oh, I don't know, maybe. No, I'm not finding anything. Got my snowman. We'll have to do something with my snowman. And my money clip. None of those are working for me. Got another Christmas tree. A yellow button. Pull that off of there. I'm in the zone. I'll come out in a minute after I get this tassel done. Let's see what I have. None of those are working for me. Let's see if I can find something else that works for me. Ooh, there's a big fat red button. We'll have to do that on something. There's a red button. That kind of works for me. Now, here's what we do. Look and look until we find something that sings to us. I kind of like that one red button that's out there now. I kind of like this one. I think that'll look nice on there. Let's stitch that on. Let's stitch that one on. And we're going to do something with this big fat button. But I'll come out and chat as soon as I get this button stitched on. I'm going to use this gold thread again. Mary, where did you get the gold thread? I'm not sure where I got this. I'm sure it was probably at a thrift store. I don't buy this stuff retail. It costs me too much. Or somebody sent it to me in Happy Mail. I'm not sure exactly where I got this. So these will be bulky. I guess my entire journal will be bulky because I'm having fun doing these. This could actually go on the outside of a journal. I like that a lot. I like it. Let's go through it one more time here. I think it's on there pretty good. Okie dokie. Let's tie it in the knot on the back. One more, just for safety's sake. There. I like it. Is this one going to stay for me? I don't know. I might have to stitch those threads down a little more. And my big old nutcracker here. Let's put him there. I can't do things and just simple. I have to build up the bulk. I have to build up the bulk. There we go. All right, let me come out and chat. Arlene says, Roy, Bootsy, breathe in, breathe out, repeat, bend over and gasp. Breathe in, breathe out, repeat. Is that embroidery thread? I think it's more of a string. It's not embroidery thread at all. It's more of a gold string thread. This might be for like even warping a piece. I wouldn't sew with this in a machine. I wouldn't embroidery with it. It's more of a string than a thread, but it's gold. It's gold. Roy says, today's fitness activity, bringing upstairs all of the stuff stored on steps waiting to be put away. Take one thing at a time for maximum effect. Breathe in on one step and exhale on the rise. Well, I'm going to be bringing the Christmas tree down, Roy. We've got it stored upstairs in the extra bedroom. We got 3 extra bedrooms upstairs, but it's cold up there. It gets cold in the winter. We don't have central heating. Hot in the summer and cold in the winter. So we use the upstairs rooms mostly for storage. It's a lot of room up there. There's even got a bathroom up there, but my brother disconnected the water to it, so because it was leaking in the tub. It's got a clawfoot tub up there. It's really kind of a cool old tub, but the faucet dripped, and so my brother just disconnected it. That clawfoot tub would probably bring in some money, I think. Reminds me of a doll, Sue says. This, I think I can put this on the outside of a journal. I got some German scrap that I want to put on the cover. But I think this could go on the outside because it's pretty clunky. I'm not sure I want to put that on the inside. Yeah, and these others these are relatively flat except for this little bead here. And this one's pretty flat. But I didn't want to cut his poinsettia off. I could have cut him down there. It's kind of an odd shape. But I didn't want to cut off the poinsettia. And so what did I do? I put another one up there. It's an odd shaped one. Let's see what else is going on. Sue says, it reminds me of a doll. Hi, Creative Trish. Welcome. Happy Turkey Day back to you. She's prepping today. Well, that's smart. It's smart to prep on the day before Thanksgiving. And then, you know, you have most of it done. I'm going to do my snowman, and I want to do this red button. If I get anything done before. Oh, I've only got 10 minutes, so I probably won't get either of these done. We'll just chat. We'll just chat. I'll do these later, but I do want to do those. Maybe I'll do those tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll just leave all of this out and come in tomorrow morning and do a couple more clusters. Let's just push all this to the side. This will be my thumbnail. That's enough clusters, don't you think? For one morning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll leave these on here just for the effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clusters and in and out. Well, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. Have I been on 3 hours? 5 clusters in 3 hours. That's not good. 3 hours is 180 minutes divided by 5, probably a half an hour per cluster, but then you have to take out my chat time. So we'll say 20 minutes a cluster. But that's because I don't have them planned. I have to go digging. All right, what else is going on here? Creative Trish says, Happy Turkey Day. Laura, which Laura was in here? Hi, Laura Vasquez. Good morning. She says, I have coffee for the group. Yum, coffee. Thank you, Laura. I have mine right here. Thank you. It could be use a little warming up, but we'll drink it. I put hazelnut flavoring in it. Kimberly, please let us know if something changes with her. I like her. Kimberly says, I did. Thank you, Arlene. She follows me on Twitter. I could check on her there. Bootsy says, sorry if I miss anything. And he's working and lurking and listening and watching. Roy is always multitasking in the morning. Arlene says, oh, that trim from Sharon. Oh, I have a card of that fiber, just like that on my desk. Of this? This is cool. This is cool. I love it because these are my colors. My earth tones are really my colors. I like red for Christmas, but I would not normally go to red. I like red, but I don't normally go to pastels and reds and greens. I like reds for Christmas. I really like the darker reds more for Christmas. I love the darker reds like this, and maybe that red button. Oh, that's too much red. Maybe the snowman on this, like that. I really go for the darker brick reds. We'll save that for tomorrow. What else is going on? Vanessa's here. And Laura says, Happy Thanksgiving Eve, Vanessa. Susan Hiles had to go to work. Arlene says, have a blessed work day. Vanessa said, I wanted to say hi. My iPad is dying, so happy Thanksgiving, Vanessa. Susan says, Hiles says, have a good day, everyone. She's off to work now. Happy Thanksgiving. Arlene says, oh, I just checked and Imelda did respond. She needed a quiet time for a while. Nothing to worry about. I don't know, Imelda. Juanita says, and we have field peas and beans and cornbread on the menu, and he will do the mac and cheese, bake, and the dressing. So we're back up to Thanksgiving dinner. Let's go back down to the bottom. Arlene says, Bootsy, breathe in, breathe out. Anne says, these are beautiful, colorful, and cheery. Aw, thank you. I want to write letters for my, and I'll probably have to do it on, I think I'll do it on mixed media paper. And then I'll probably write letters on stationery and put on my page. And I'm going to try to bind them separately, probably with red crochet thread. That would be pretty. And I've got the clusters, my clusters for every day. Are they out here? Let me look over here. This is all my diorama stuff. I want to work on my dioramas too. Where are my 25 days of clusters? Well, I can't put my hands on them right now. I try to keep this stuff at hand, but I have so much stuff at hand that... All right. Okay. What's this? Hold it. I just happened to look here. I got one of these Tim Holtz stencils. We'll be working. Here's a wreath that I made out of hot glue. We'll be playing with this stuff tomorrow. So it's almost time for Dee Dee to come on. So I'm going to bop off. I will be on tomorrow morning. For my normal Thursday stream. And is my paper crooked? I'm going to use this for my thumbnail. Actually, that needs a little bit of red under it. Hold it. Let's put a red. Let's do it like this. Let's just make a line with that. Let's do it like that. Just for the fun of it. I'm arranging my thumbnail here. I got a few minutes. Whoops, that's not going to work. Let's put it down there. There. Maybe. The thing about doing this is I bump it. I get it all set and then I bump it. And we want my snowman on there. Well, I'm going to put that up a little higher. There. Clusters, clusters, clusters. I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you, Kimberly. Bye, Kimberly. She says, see you in the morning. All right, everybody, go enjoy Dee Dee Willingham. I might pop in there to say hello to her, but I have to go shopping today, and go to the bank and go to the post office. So happy Thanksgiving Eve. Enjoy your day and make it a memory. Bye.